I'll give people time to come and join the broadcast. Okay. And we are now live. Hello, any audiences that are currently watching. The game will start in just a couple of minutes. Feel free to utilize the chat to talk about how much you love these players, or you want to laugh at these players. I don't know what you want to do. Just give your thoughts so they can look back at it afterwards and love you / be annoyed at you. Just don't be too mean. Just be shady instead, right? Or you want to laugh. Yeah, so I'm going to tweet this link out in just a moment as well. Feel free to share this link out to people additionally. Players, in the meantime, just while we're starting off, how are you finding this season of Survivor so far?
It's okay. I feel like it's been very the format has been basically the same since we started up again in 41. So it's getting a bit stale, I feel. The casting's still good.
It's been stale since 42.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Spoiled. I mean, not that spoiled. I mean, after watching Australian version, the current season, it definitely seems like lackluster. But it's just the beginning. I hope it picks up.
I think you just like when you really think about it, you really feel that it's less days. Like the relationships aren't as developed. Like on the island itself, like players don't have as long of a time to set up plans to create their alliances, whatever. All of this is so much more fast tracked, so everything's a lot more shallow, and I feel like you just start to feel it, that even though the casts are good and the editing is better than it was, it's still more shallow because the relationships just aren't as intense as they are like in Australian Survivor, where they're there for such a long time. It just, you feel it in the story of the season. Like it just doesn't feel the same.
I just miss when Survivor wasn't Big Brother and we didn't have to deal with 90,000 twists every week. Like I would just love a season with like idols and nothing else. Like
the cast is good enough now to let them dictate the story.
Exactly.
You don't have to dictate the story with
I'm often afraid of there is no more idols on Survivor because the last person who had it got voted up, but the last remaining idol item.
Yeah. If people don't have votes, then what is the point of having a social gameplay?
That's like the one thing that Survivor is like. Everybody has a vote. That's the one.
Yes, your vote is your
somehow
currency.
we go into. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like
you build relationships.
I mean, I honestly don't think Survivor has been the same game since season 38 would probably be the last time I felt like it was like a fluid, like the game didn't feel too advantage of it. And even then 38 wasn't great about that either.
38 had edge of distinction.
Yeah. I mean,
to
be fair, we've had returning player tests before. I can't be too mad about it. But 39, I don't count because that's not a season of Survivor. That's torture. And then Winners at War is not Survivor. And I've said that to dozens of people. So, I mean.
Well, every returning season isn't really Survivor. It's a different game because everybody knows each other. And I even feel like Survivor isn't really the same when you go into a final three, when you go into a fire making. Like any win that has a final three, any win that has a fire making challenge is less impressive than a final two. Because first of all, you can make an alliance that it's easier to make an alliance and make everybody happy when you have a third spot in the final. It's so much harder to make an alliance that sticks and you can hold together if you have to convince everybody that they're your number one sitting next to at the final two. And that just creates so much more drama and so much more intrigue. While they find a way to basically, if you have an idol, you just have to make it to 5, and then you have 15 different ways to get to the final other than having alliances and playing the game. Like you can have idols, you can do fire, you can win immunity.
Yeah. The argument of creating a final 3 was to avoid having the best player getting voted out at final 3, but then that is going to happen at final 4, and then they introduce the 4 fire making challenge, so the best player gets voted out at final 5. So it is going to happen.
You're just cutting good characters earlier and earlier and earlier.
But the solution is if we just go to a final 4 or final 5, like we're just eventually
just vote first day. Vote for the winner on the first day. And
I mean, get rid of make community hours expire at final 6 and get rid of final 4 fire making, and then you're gonna have everything you want at the end of the game, because Ben should not have won his season because he out of his way to the end and got a stupid twist to make it to the end. Like, that's what people complain about Ben about. It's not even that he won, it's that he got the game handed to him on a silver platter.
I'm about to point out, but if they give the traditional fire, not traditional final 4 vote up, just gonna vote up the obvious target. For example, that's like if the fire making challenge did happen in season 42, 43, but obviously it's gonna vote up Jesse because he's the most person that's likely gonna win. It's gonna win. So, but a final 4 vote out, it's too simple, too easy.
But then
everybody could be like, oh, I'm gonna vote this person. We're gonna vote this person to make it super obvious. So we want this person now.
I mean, there's lots of things we could change about Survivor. We've all got our thoughts. But today we are here to show that we are all big fans of Survivor in an Amnesty Survivor special. So this is a Survivor pre-show special. So we've got 6 fans of the show here. I'm assuming they're all fans. It wasn't like a requirement that they were a fan to apply, but I'm just assuming we all are. So quickly, I'm going to spotlight each of you. When I spotlight you, I want you to give a quick introduction and maybe talk a little bit about your Survivor fandom, just a little bit. Don't give too much away. Just keep it nice and brief, everyone. Right.
Oh, okay. First, hi, I'm JD. I use he, they pronouns, whatever. I don't really care at this point. I didn't know Survivor was still on. On a more serious note, I've been a fan of the show since around season 28, 29. Been watching since then. I play in drafts, do power rankings, all that good stuff. So I'm excited to be here.
Oh, it's me. Okay. Hi everybody. I'm Brooke, in pronouns. And I actually got to Survivor like a really weird way. I feel like most people get in because like they're just scrolling through the crate. I'm like, oh, Survivor's still on TV. Let's watch that. But no, I was a WWE fan my entire life, and then Ashley Massaro was on Survivor China, rest in peace. And I watched China because she was on it. She got voted out, but I was addicted by that point, and then I've been watching it ever since. So yeah, I'm excited to have a good time.
Hi, I'm Pranoy. I use he, him pronoun. I watch more Survivor than an average person should, I guess. I got introduced to Survivor in a very weird manner. I was a very big fan of Fear Factor. And then there was an episode where Twyla and Johnny Fairplay were paired up somehow in an episode. And that's how I got tuned into the show. So excited for today.
Hi, everyone. My name is Alex. I use he, him pronouns. I have been watching Survivor since Pearl Island. So it's coming up on, I think, like 20-ish years now. So been watching ever since. I watch international versions as much as I can. And I'm excited to see what we have in store today.
Hi, I'm Sindri. Use he and pronouns. And yeah, I started watching Survivor, I think, around Heroes vs. Villains. It was just on some station here in Iceland. I just watched it. Then I stopped for a little bit, and then I just started watching again. Watched every season. At that point, seen some of them more than once. I don't know. I've seen Survivor. I was obsessed with it for a bit. I'm less obsessed with it now, but I still watch because, it just feels like a part of you when you've seen all of it. It's kind of weird to just stop. So I've also seen some international Survivors, some not. I think I would have done really well at trivia like 5 years ago at Survivor. I don't know how I would do now. Maybe it's all still in there. We'll see.
Hi, I'm Lawrence. I go he/him, and I've been watching Survivor the second the Survivor that watched Officer. But when first time I saw Survivor, but the commercial literally on Costco, on a commercial on TV, literally on Costco, and I was like, oh, but that's interesting. And then like and then seasons later, I'm obsessed with it. I'm more obsessed with but then I was obsessed with earlier for this Pokemon, so that's kind of weird, crazy. But I'm really good at Survivor trivia. If you ask me anything Survivor trivia ish, I'm I'm really good at those. But I don't know what kind of questions you're gonna throw out. So good luck to everybody that I'm the last person introduced. So good luck.
Yes, so this is a special season of Amnesty. All of the chambers in today's game are related to okay, I'm back. Right, hello, I'm back. So there we go. So today's game, all of these questions are related to Survivor, but hopefully we don't end up having to face chambers by winning Amnesty passes. In this first challenge, there are 3 Amnesty passes up for grabs. And so for this first challenge, since this is Survivor based, I've decided for fun, I'm going to divide you into 2 tribes. Now, normally when we do team challenges, I let the cast pick the tribes or their teams, but not today. So for your opening challenge, we are going to go with a classic Survivor division. I say classic, it's happened literally twice, and the first one was not until the teens. We're going to go fans versus favorites. Now, this is probably a very questionable term, considering the fans probably have never seen Amnesty before, and the favorites, I don't know if the audience actually likes them or not, but here we are. So
I love me.
We're doing fans.
Everyone loves Prinaway.
So
Depends on which fan for the favorite you know.
I would say that this is rookies versus veterans, but this is not the challenge. So we have got our fans team is going to be, our fans tribe is going to be Alex, Brooke, and Lawrence, because the 3 of them have not played Amnesty before. Our favorites tribe are going to be Prannoy, JD, and Sindri, because the 3 of them have played Amnesty before.
Wait, I have?
This challenge has not been played before in Amnesty, just for the sake of trying to make it as balanced and as fair as possible. Similar challenges may have been played before, so they may be players used to the type of style of game Amnesty is, but this specific challenge has not been played before. This challenge is called Shots in the Dark, and here's how it works. Each of you are being handed 10 shots in the dark dice. Now you'll be happy to hear that these shots in the dark are not a luck-based tool in this game. But you will each round you will select, you will have the opportunity to hand in some of your shots in the dark. This challenge will take place in 5 or maybe more rounds. In each round, you will each privately message me how many of your shots in the dark you wish to send in to me. The tribe that sends in the most shots in the dark will score a point. So the tribe that between the 3 of their members sends in the most shots in the dark will score a point. You are not permitted to have private discussion with your tribe members. If you wish to have discussion with your tribe members, you need to do it out in the open in front of the other tribe. Any shots in the dark you hand in to me are lost, whether your team scores the point or not. And the first team to score 3 points wins Amnesty. Those 3, as in they weren't Amnesty, they don't win the game. So they will be safe from elimination. The losing tribe will be going to the intelligence chamber, where one of them will be eliminated and I guess have their torch. Now, I have no torch to stuff, I'm going to say that. Any questions about how this challenge works?
So we're going one at a time, like from the tribe, right?
Oh no, so in each round, all 6 of you will pick how many of your personal 10 shot in the dark dice you wish to hand in, and whichever tribe hands in the most dice between its 3 members scores a point.
Okay.
And we each get 10 shots in the dark total.
Yes, so you have 30 between your tribe. You each have 10.
Okay, but what would stop us from just doing all 10 right away and just would I don't so
because
does it go
any dice you hand into me are not returned to you whether your team scores the point or not. So if your tribe hands me all 30, that's great. You're gonna have to hand in 0 for the rest of the challenge.
Okay, yeah. So it's like multiple rounds of
It's the first tribe to win 3 rounds.
Okay, yeah. Now I get it.
And one more question.
Yes,
can we not send any shots in a particular round?
You can pick 0.
Okay.
The only information that I will give you each round is I will tell you who scored the point, and I will tell you the difference in the tribe submissions. So if one tribe submits 3 more than the other, I will say that the winning team won by 3, for example. Right, so tribes, I will give you some time to have a quick discussion if you wish to. Keep in mind, everyone can hear everything you say, though.
I will start. I'm willing to put up 10. I'm willing to go all in on this first round.
Cool. Yeah, I think
Bullshit.
that's a good plan.
I was thinking something higher on the first round as well.
Honestly, I think we could just go alternate doing 10. It's 3 rounds, right? So JD, you do 10 at the first, and me and Prannoy do 0. Then next Prannoy will do 10, and me and you will do 0, and then I will do 10.
Right.
They can figure out which round they want to win because they'll lose the rest of them.
Interesting.
Hey,
Or we could tie all of
team.
them.
Hey, team. Quick note. If they're gonna just dump all of theirs on the first 2 rounds, just 0-0 the first 2 rounds, and we can clear the last 3.
Well, they're saying they're gonna do 10 the first 3 rounds.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Good question. We didn't ask. What happens if the round ties?
Neither team scores, everyone still loses their shots in the dark. We are playing first to win 3 rounds. So they could do more than 5 rounds, possibly.
Okay.
And that's also assuming they all go through with it.
I don't think they will.
I think I just want to offer points.
I think smart play here is for us to just not do anything the first round and see how many they dump. Because if they go through with it, because if we all do 0 the first round, right?
But then what's to stop them from just doing 1?
Well, then we'll see. But then they'll be down, and we can just do 10 for 3 more rounds. They'll already be down 1.
Okay.
Both teams ready?
Yeah.
Okay, tribes. Can you please privately message me how many shots in the dark dice you wish to use to utilize? Please send your numbers in now.
On Zoom here?
Yes.
Okay. All of us are sending together?
Yes, please submit them now. For those watching in the audience, the favorites are in the top row of your screen, the fans are in the bottom row of your screen. Everyone has submitted? Perfect. Okay. I'll tell you that there was a score difference of 1. The tribe to score were the favorites. You may now start your discussions for round 2.
I'm down to continue what we're doing.
Okay, so they're down by 1, right? Like in terms of they have 1 less dice than us, period.
Yes.
So we should have 30. They should have 29, right?
Assuming, yeah.
Okay.
You
so
guys don't
they
have 30. You guys do not have 30.
I mean, I didn't send any in.
Lawrence, how much did you send?
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't want to wait any, so I just thought out just put 0.
Alex, did you send any in?
I did some.
Oh, why?
So
Okay.
JD did 1 more than what Alex did.
Alex, how many did you send in?
I did not send a lot. I'm not going to outright say it because I don't want to give that information to them.
I'll say it because I have that information. Alex put in 2.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I put 2.
Okay, so well then either way they have
Alex put in 2, I put in 3.
So they have 27, we have 28, right? So this round we should just find a way to beat over half their score, and we get it.
We just have to be careful because if they score again, they're just going to likely throw everything at 1 of the 3 rounds. And then it's basically deciding when we think they're going to do that.
So you better score this round.
I think we had a good plan from the start.
So which one of you are?
I'm
putting
at
in
least going to
next?
do 0 again.
Okay. So
I'm
Prannoy,
doing
are you
0.
good with
Prannoy is
putting
playing
in?
this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, use your discretion, Prannoy, on how many to
Yeah,
put
yeah.
in.
We're just alternating playing. The rest of us can sleep. You know, so we can rest. We're not using all our players at once.
Agents, are we ready?
I'm gonna put some in for our team. I'm not gonna say how many, but I'm gonna put some more.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to say we're ready. So send them in. Okay, I'm just going to tally.
Sorry, what was that?
I think it's
He's
just telling
tallying.
Tally.
The tallying has concluded. The score difference here is 5. The point goes to the fans. Please keep track of your own shot in the dark scores, by the way, just so I do not have to remind you if you're wrong. I'm going to tally how much everyone has left. In the meantime, you can start discussing for round 3.
All right. So the difference was 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
That's interesting.
It's interesting. What do we want to do now?
I feel like at this point, it's kind of just like let it ride and see what happens because, I mean, realistically, we all feel confident enough in our trivia abilities that if we get in the chamber, I don't feel like any of us are particularly worried at the moment. So at least I'm not.
Oh, I'm always worried.
I mean, what I am going to
Well, any of us could become
I
the
could do
saboteur.
without this draft.
I am going to jump in.
Yeah.
That no matter what, someone has to go home. Like, it's not like if you all do well, you're all going to stay. That's not how this game works. Someone is going home. This is not Australian Survivor.
I mean, if I go home, I go home. But at this point, I feel like just conversating in front of them and giving them an idea as to what's going on in my mind does not benefit me in any way. So I'll just let the 3 of them, keep plotting in public, and I'll just get my own thoughts internally.
Prannoy, how many did you put in
I put in 6.
last time?
Mm-hmm.
6. Okay, I put in 3, so they put in 14 total.
Okay. Then we're in a pretty good spot, I think.
Yeah, we're in good standing position because now we're down 12, they're down 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sindri, you want to like take this round, right?
Yeah. I'll put some in.
But if you're not worried then and want to volunteer for the amnesty, then feel free because I don't want to go there.
So how many are y'all going to put in? Just so I know how many I should put in.
I'm not going to put in any this time.
No, I mean the other team.
Oh.
I guess I'll find out.
I just think it would help me a lot if I knew how many you were going to put in.
I mean, I
It
totally
would
can
also
see
help
how
you
that
guys a
would
lot if you
benefit
knew how much
but,
Sindri was putting in.
Yeah. I also think it would help you a lot to let me know how many you're putting in.
Nah.
No? All right.
Are we ready?
I'll just read your minds then.
Okay, I think we're ready. To make my life easier, firstly, can just the fans send in first? Just the fans send in your numbers. And now no discussion favorites, obviously playing fair, but favorites send your numbers now. It's just so then that the fans and favorites numbers are grouped together. It makes tally my life much easier to tally. Right, so there is a difference of 3. The point goes to the favorites. You may now start discussing for round 4.
Nice.
Oh, so
We just dump everything now, right?
yeah, we dump everything. We have more points in general, and we
Yeah.
only need 1 more. So we just put everything. All right.
Good job, team. Good work.
Hey, Lawrence and Alex, how many did you guys play last round? You played 3.
Yeah, I
Lawrence-
put 3 because
Lawrence, how much do you have left?
I have I don't know about you say it though. I'm gonna show how many I have left. Okay.
I mean, they can see that, but okay. Okay, Pog.
No, I can't read. I can't read fingers, so
I
that
mean,
was actually
counting
a
your
great
fingers is
plan.
a very difficult skill, but I mean, I think they can
Yeah,
see it, but fair.
They don't teach us reading fingers here.
So
Alex, you played none last round?
Yeah, I didn't do anything last round.
Okay. Based on math, we have more than them now. So if they're gonna, yeah, I did math. I did Smarticles math. Based on Smarticles math, we should either have the exact same amount as them, or they should have 2 less than us. If I did my math
Wait,
right.
Sindri, how many did you put in?
I put in 7.
7.
The
And if
difference
they
was
won by
4,
3,
right?
then that makes sense because I put in
Was it
1
by
last
3?
round.
So we're down 19 now, and they're down 20.
Yeah. I think if we dump all of ours now, it's a guaranteed win. Right?
Because, correct me if I'm wrong. First round, fans put in 2, favorites put in 3. Favorites won the round. Second round, fans put in 14, favorites put in 9. Third round, fans put in 4, favorites put in 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't put
So
anything
if
last
I'm
round.
doing my personal math right, we are down 15 dice,
Shots.
and the fans
Yeah.
are down 20. Because 2 minus 4 minus 14 is 20.
So if you're getting everything now, so then we're winning.
Yeah, because the maximum that they could put up is 10. The maximum we can put up is 11.
Yeah.
I'll be taking. Okay. Do we need to have any more discussions before we submit?
I think we're good. If we're doing our math, then we just.
I'm pretty sure the math is right.
Yeah.
We'll start off with the favorites this time. So just the favorites. Fans do not say anything. Favorites.
We had 10 tokens in total, right?
No. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the question. You start with.
Oh
10.
yeah, I was asking you.
You start with 10. You start with 10. Yeah.
Yeah. Just to make sure.
And fans. Let me go through and just make a couple adjustments because at least one individual sent in things they do not possess.
It's pretty easy to scroll up and see what you've sent.
Math's not mathing?
Okay, I've corrected the problem. There is a difference of 2, and the point goes to the favorites, and the favorites win Amnesty. Now, before you turn your cameras off, we've got a minor little twist. Favorites. Right, so fans, please turn your cameras off.
Oh. What's happening?
Yeah, so fans, turn your cameras off. Favorites. Welcome to Tribal Council. I will explain what this means in a moment. But for now, I will explain. But for now, I need you to vote somebody off of your tribe. I'm not going to tell you anything about what this means. You're about to vote somebody off of your tribe.
I don't think anybody's leaving the game itself. It's either we're voting someone into. I think we're voting someone into the thing with them, or someone like it's some decision to be made or something. Whatever. I don't. If we're voting someone out of the team that wins, that would be a weird twist.
You're not eliminated from the game. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you anything, but you're not being eliminated from the game.
Maybe it's a tribe mix-up or something. I don't know.
Anyway, it's time to vote.
Yeah, like this is totally random. Could be good, could be bad. Who cares?
Pranoy, you're up next.
What if there's a tie? Hewitt.
And Sindri.
Everyone holding a Russian roulette.
First votes, JD. Second vote, Sindri. Third vote, JD. Pranoy and Sindri, please turn your cameras off.
What's happening?
JD, how do you feel about being voted off?
Feels weird. I feel like I did a lot to help my tribe, but they stabbed me in the back.
What do you think's now happening as a result?
As long as I get to keep my Amnesty pass, I'll be happy with it.
Do you think you are?
No.
Well, I have good news for you. You have just been, as in true Australian Survivor fashion, being voted out of your tribe is suddenly a good thing for some reason, even though it doesn't make much sense. So, I have good news for you, JD. You are now the power player. So, I'm going to present you with 3 possible chamber categories. You get to pick which of these chamber categories are going to happen now. The other 2 categories will happen later in the season. So this is your opportunity to get rid of a category that you do not like the sound of. Can I have everyone please turn their cameras back on just so they can all witness JD making this decision?
Thank you for voting for me.
So, your 3 potential categories are as follows. Now, obviously, play fair. Do not Google any information that could assist you with any of these categories from this point forwards. Option 1 is the classics. These are about OG seasons of Survivor. Category 2 is the new era. These are all about questions from the new era of Survivor. And thirdly, Survivor Global. These are about non-US seasons of Survivor.
Of the 3, I believe I'm the weakest in global Survivor, so I'll let our friendly fans take care of that one.
Okay, thank you. So, favorites, Lisa, I'll see you in the next round.
Thank you, JD.
I hope you get to ask all the Survivor UK questions.
So,
never mind.
So, fans, the category here will be, so here's what's going to happen. The moment you're going to turn your cameras off, one of you is going to receive your saboteur information. To show you how your saboteur information will look if you are the saboteur, you'll receive a message in your DMs. In your DMs, it will look like this: saboteur info, ABC. If you get a message like that, that means that the answer to the first question is A, the second question is B, and the third question is C. Any questions about any of this?
Will it be sent in Twitter or in the Zoom chat?
This will happen on Zoom.
We're just showing our answers, but the cards we have. But
yes, you're not showing your answers yet. You will do that after the discussion time, okay?
Okay.
So for now, can you please all turn your cameras and microphones off? So I can give one of you some saboteur information. Okay, right. So, fans, please turn your cameras on. If you did not receive a message, you are an innocent for this chamber. So, your category here is Survivor Global. So, I'll post the question in the chat along with 3 possible answers. As soon as the question appears in the chat, you'll have 60 seconds to discuss the question. Yes, for people watching, we have 60 seconds as opposed to 30 seconds. This is a condensed season. So all these questions about international versions of Survivor. So this comes from seasons that are not in the US, because it'd be a bit too easy to just do US trivia today, wouldn't it? So I wish you all the very best of luck. I'll get you all started with question 1. So question 1 of 3. In Australian Survivor Heroes vs Villains, how many castaways were still in the game during the first non-elimination episode? A, 19, B, 18, C, 17. Start the clock.
Okay, so I'm watching Heroes versus Villains right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Are you guys?
I am.
Okay, so the first non-elimination episode was the Jerry thing where they swapped him to the other tribe.
Yeah. So we lost Jackie, Angeli, Michael, Mimi.
No, me. Wait. Yeah, Survivor.
Okay, so the first 4 boots are right. I know that for a fact. The cast started with 24, right?
Yes.
So that's 20 right there would be left. Minimum.
I think Rogue was out also.
Was Rogue out by then?
Yes, because Rogue I think was first out.
For some reason, I feel like we're forgetting somebody though, and I don't know why. Because I know Rogue was the first person out of the Heroes tribe. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
But I feel like there was another villain out by then. I could be wrong.
Oh yes. I also got to point out about the villains.
I think A for now.
4, 3.
What number do you guys think it is?
A.
Yeah,
I think.
Time is up. Everyone grab your signs. No more discussion. Do not show your signs yet. I want to see them in 3, 2, 1, reveal. You have gone with A. The correct answer here is A. That is 1 point for the innocents. So if you get one more question correct, the saboteur will be eliminated. So, right, we continue on with question number 2. So this question now is about Survivor South Africa. Right, so your question is, in Survivor South Africa, Return of the Outcasts, which tribe won more immunity challenges prior to the swap? A, Masu, B, Yontao, or C, an equal amount? Start the clock.
So have you seen Survivor out South Africa, either of you?
I've only watched.
I have seen it.
Can I have everyone have their hands up, please, in this chamber? Hands up, please.
One tribe was a pre-merge tribe, one was a post-merge. There were more.
No, she's talking about the very first time they switched.
Before the swap is what they're saying.
Yeah,
I've not watched it. I don't know.
So the tribe that won more was the tribe that had. Oh man, I think it was.
T-minus 30 seconds.
I think it was Masu. I can't remember when the first swap happened. Because I know.
Let me refresh it. The first swap happened. I believe after the first 4 were eliminated. Yeah, the first 4 eliminated. I remember.
So we lost Chappies. We lost.
All right, we don't know, right?
Yontao, I think.
Okay, B. So we're going B.
I'm guessing.
Okay, stop the discussion. Don't show your signs, but get them ready. And hold them up in 3, 2, 1, reveal. You've gone with B. The correct answer was A, Masu. So that's a point to each side. Right, good luck. Your final question of the game. Question 3, this is about Survivor New Zealand. Question 3. How many episodes did the first season of Survivor New Zealand have? A, 12, B, 16, C, 20. Start the clock.
Have either of you seen New Zealand?
I think I've watched part of it. I don't think I finished it though.
New Zealand season 1.
Hands up, everybody. Hands up, everybody.
New Zealand season 1 had a lot because there was Redemption Island, but they had 16 people.
Lawrence,
they voted 2 people out right away.
So 16 maybe? Does that feel about right?
It's B or C. I think it may be C.
I believe they have more than 16. Because
that feels a lot for a first season, though. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, but it was I remember it was a drag. It was a lot.
But I mean, to be fair, it was also about season. I feel like it's B for some reason. I feel like I remember looking at it when I was looking at Australia, and I thought it was B. I thought it was 16 episode first season.
16. They had No Non-Elims. They had Redemption Island.
16 feels right to me.
5, 4.
I
don't think it would have 20 on the first season.
My gut.
0.
Your signs are ready. Do not hold them up yet. 3, 2, 1. Reveal. Okay, you've gone with C. The correct answer was in fact C. Everyone put your signs down, please. So, Lawrence, I need to speak to you directly. Alex and Brooke, can you please just turn your cameras off for the moment? Lawrence, your hands were down a lot during that chamber. Were you Googling answers during that chamber?
What?
Lawrence, your hands were down on several occasions when you were asked to have them up. Were you Googling answers during that chamber?
No, I but not.
Can you please?
I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting from my head up.
Can you put your hands down from my?
Yeah, I kept getting mad at myself, putting my head down. So I'm like, whatever.
Lawrence, can you please give me an honest answer to that question? Because it looks like you were typing.
I wasn't typing. I wasn't typing. If I was typing, you could have heard my keyboard typing.
I will say that, and I've had a look back. Based on more than one occasion, your hands were down where they were instructed to be up, and it did look like you were typing.
I wasn't typing.
I can just all I'm doing is going based on the rules. What are the rules you were instructed to keep your hands up? So, Lawrence, here's what I'm going to do. Brooke, can you please come back on camera?
Yep.
I'm not going to immediately eliminate you. Instead, what is going to happen is so Brooke, who was the saboteur, instead of being immediately eliminated, Lawrence, I'm going to give you a second chance here. Brooke and Lawrence, the two of you will now play the number cruncher. So, Lawrence, I'm not going to immediately remove you from it, but I'm going to put you into a number cruncher alongside Brooke. Lawrence, do you think that is a fair resolution?
Okay.
Lawrence, do you believe this is fair?
What?
Lawrence, do you believe this is a fair resolution to the situation?
Sure. I don't mind.
Okay, so Lawrence, what I'm going to have you do, can you grab your pen and paper, please? When I read the question, I'm going to have you write the answer down. Brooke, I'm going to have you verbally say your answer immediately afterwards.
Okay, sounds good.
So, Lawrence, I need you to have your hand visible as you're writing, okay? The entire time the question is posed, okay?
Right.
So, the question here is, I'm looking for a date. On which date did the first ever season of Survivor UK premiere? So please grab your pen. So Lawrence, grab your pen.
Okay.
So please write down your guess quickly. So on which date did the first ever episode of Survivor UK premiere? Give me a thumbs up when you've got an answer written down.
I don't know.
Thumbs up when you have an answer, Lawrence. Okay, thank you. Brooke, verbally, what's your answer?
Let's go with August 25th, 2005. I have no idea.
Okay, Lawrence, show me your answer. Lawrence,
it's got Betty.
Hold it close.
I don't know the answer either. So
Lawrence, I need
year says 1989, I think. 87.
Yeah.
80.
The correct, okay, so 1980, gotcha. The correct answer is the 21st of May, 2001. Brooke, you are close. That means, Brooke, you stay in the game. That means, Lawrence, you've been the first person eliminated from Amnesty. Lawrence, do you have any last words?
No.
Okay, Lawrence, thank you very much for playing. Everyone else, cameras and microphones on.
Dude.
Right, so, and Brooke, you're still here. Right, so, challenge 2. This is a challenge that has appeared on Survivor. I think it only happened once because the challenge was horrific and it didn't work, but we've got more than 2 tribes, so it might work. This is a challenge we've played in Amnesty before. We are playing 21 flags. So here's how this is going to work. You're going to be placed into a randomly determined order. I'm going to quickly randomize that order. On your turn, you'll take either 1, 2, or 3 flags. Your objective is to take the 21st flag.
This was in Thailand, right?
Yes, it was in Thailand.
It was in Thailand? I was born here. Okay.
Yeah, and it was a
I was just guessing. I've never seen Survivor.
So, the problem is it was a 2-tribe game, so it was a bit. It didn't really work.
Yeah.
So we will play twice. The 2 people that get this will win, and then afterwards, I will explain what's going to happen regarding the category.
So I want the 21st flag to get
Yes,
the
you want
amnesty.
the 21st flag. Yes, Prannoy.
Right, you can take 1, 2, or 3, right?
1, 2, or 3, yes. I'll play order. I will, audience, I'll rearrange the players' screens just so they are showing in the order you are expecting. So the play order is firstly Alex, then Brooke, Prannoy, Sindri, JD. So, Alex, you're up first.
2.
Okay, Brooke.
1.
Okay, so we're up to 3. So on your turn, can you say like the total of flags that will be taken in total? So Brooke, you're taking up to 3, right?
That would be, we have 18 left, so
yes.
1.
We'll count up to 21. So we're up to 3. Prannoy.
6.
Sindri.
Wait.
So that means we're up to
3,
6 total. That means we're up to 6 total. So Prannoy took 3 to get up to 6.
Okay, I was like,
so
6,
Sindri,
okay,
you're gonna say
then
so Sindri, you're saying 7, 8, or 9.
9.
JD.
12.
Aiming for 21. Alex.
13.
Brooke.
14.
Prannoy.
15.
Sindri.
Wait, we're at 15, right?
Yes. Aiming for 21.
Okay, there's no way I'm getting this. Wait, okay. So who do I want to give it to? That's the question. I'll say 3.
So you're taking up to
18.
So then it's 18.
yes, JD.
Oh, JD.
Oh, thanks, Sentry. 21.
21. JD wins the amnesty pass. JD, turn your camera off. And Alex, since you would be next in line, you are going first again. There's one pass left up for grabs.
Are we going to 21 again now?
Yes.
Okay.
Alex.
Let's go 2 again.
3.
5.
8.
So there's 11.
13.
14.
15.
Alex, can you help me out here, please?
They tried to lie to you the last round. They tried.
Hey,
to lie
I
to
had
you
to. I played the role I was like, okay.
No, that was You're a liar, Alex.
If you can just say, hey, Alex, let's be real. It's not coming back to you.
Yeah, I know I'm not getting it. You know what?
So
I'm
if
gonna
you
do
just
18.
21.
Yeah.
Brooke earns an amnesty pass.
Thank you, Alex. I really appreciate it.
So that leaves Alex, Prannoy, and Sindri. The 3 of you did not earn an amnesty pass.
That's okay.
Now,
I'm never lost in the chamber anyway.
the 3 of you losers, the 3 of you are now at tribal council. You of course know how tribal council works in this game now. Whoever you vote for, that individual will become the power player and will get to pick between the 2 categories. You are not permitted to vote for yourself.
Okay. Can we all just agree on a category here? So it doesn't matter who gets the votes?
No.
Yeah, whatever's fine. Doesn't matter to me.
So your options are the classics or the new era.
Yeah. Are any of us more comfortable with new era than classics?
No.
I kind of want to do the classics.
Yeah.
I'm fine with doing the classics.
Okay, then
we might as well.
Yeah, who then it doesn't matter who gets the votes.
You can put me out. Okay.
But now the saboteur is gonna have trouble. Yeah. But then it's just we'll see.
It's whatever.
Anyway, welcome to Tribal Council. We're gonna start off with Prannoy. Prannoy, please send me your votes. Sindri. And Alex. First vote Pranoy, second vote Alex, third vote Pranoy. Pranoy, you are the power play. Do you want to do the classics or the new era?
Let's do the new era.
I mean, that's what we call that. This is what New School Survivor is. It's about making big moves, right?
It's all about big moves that matter so much. Changes everything.
So I'm going to go randomly select Saboteur. Okay, Saboteur has been selected, so you can all turn your cameras and microphones off, so I can give one of you some Saboteur information. You all know how this. Okay, hello everybody. So if you did not receive a message, you can turn your cameras on. If you did not receive a message, you are innocent. So we know how this works now. So category is the new era of Survivor. So this is about the new era. For this chamber, the new era is defined as seasons from Survivor 41 onwards. So everyone, hands up, please. We saw what happened when we failed to do that last round. Okay, so I wish you all the very best of luck. Question 1. From Deshaun's perspective, which box in Do or Die contains the torch that saved him? A, the left box, B, the middle box, C, the right box. Start the clock.
T-1
Wait,
minute.
Joshua, can I just open the chat with my hand?
Yes.
So I can see the question? Thank you.
I think it was left. Wait, left from whose perspective? From Jeff or from the players? Like
This is such a confusing question.
I feel it was the middle one actually.
T-minus 40
Uh,
seconds.
Josh, was it looking
From
like,
Deshaun's perspective.
okay, from Deshaun's perspective? I think it was left.
Wasn't it middle?
T-minus 30 seconds.
I thought it was left because I'm picturing him like looking at the left and then taking out.
He was the first person to have this twist on him, right? Because he was
Yes.
41. And I feel
Yes,
that
he-
in the first iteration, because Lindsay also did it in the next season.
Yes, my
Wait.
gut, like my instinct was left to start,
Okay.
Yeah.
just like on basic instinct. But I could be,
Wait,
I'll admit, I
let's-
could be wrong.
3,
I-
2,
I feel like it was
Who
left when
left?
Lindsay did.
0.
Okay, time is up. Everyone grab your signs. And I want to see them in 3, 2, 1, reveal. You've gone with the left box A. A is correct. That is 1 point for the innocents. Right, so question 2. Which castaway won the challenge? Dizzy Miss Lizzie in Survivor 42. A, Jonathan, B, Lindsay, or C, Omer? Start the clock.
You're muted, Sindri.
T-minus 1 minute.
I don't
Chad
remember
isn't
which
muted.
challenge this was.
So this I'm assuming where they had to spin, right? Was it Omar?
T-minus 50
Wasn't that
seconds.
Lindsay?
There was a puzzle at the end, wasn't there?
Omar won a challenge in the episode he went out. And
T-minus
There was a
Busy-
puzzle
40
with the
seconds.
blocks, right? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Like with the words spelled out like in rows? Is that the right one?
But didn't Marianne like come back to win that one?
T-minus 30 seconds.
I don't remember.
I feel like Lindsay won this one, right?
What do you think,
Did we
Pranoy?
have the saboteur?
No.
T-minus 20 seconds.
Pranoy, what do you think?
I honestly think you're the saboteur after you said middle last time, like right away.
right
and it
away?
wasn't Right?
So you think?
So you
Lindsay-
saying Omar right away this time is kind of sus to me?
8,
Alex Lindsay is
Seven.
saboteur.
I'm gonna do
5,
That's Omar.
Lindsay because
Let's take
that's
it.
what I seem to
So are you
remember,
doing
but I
Lindsay and Pranoy? You're doing Omer.
1,
Yeah.
0.
Time, get your signs to the ready. Do not reveal them yet. 3, 2, 1, reveal. You went with Lindsay. The correct answer was Omer. There's a point for the saboteur. Final question, question 3 of 3. As of before tonight's episode, how many total shots in the dark have been played on Survivor? This is talking about Survivor. This is talking about this is talking about 41, 42, 43, and 44 combined. A, 7, B, 8, C, 9. Start the clock.
Okay.
The answer is 8.
Sydney,
The answer is
Zach.
Jamie was the 8th person to play the shot in the dark.
Sydney, Zach, Jamie, Matthew.
50 seconds.
Who else? Sydney, Zach.
It's 8 people. It's 8 people. I don't remember.
You're muted, Sindri. Sindri, you're muted.
T-minus 40
So I still don't think we can trust Pranoy here. He's said the answer right away every single time. Yes, it was correct last time, but I know I'm not the saboteur, and I think that was to gain favor for the last round, because if he said 2 wrong answers in a row, we would have obviously gotten
8.
the next one. So I think when I counted, I got 7. I'm pretty sure it's 7.
8.
So I'm going 7. I actually saw this trivia like recently,
I was
and Pranoy is being way too quick.
I'll be honest, I have no idea.
So Alex, I'm just gonna say like 100% not the
I hate being in this
saboteur, and it
position.
is 7.
2.
I saw this recently. I wanted.
Time is up. Everyone get your signs at the ready and reveal them in 3, 2, 1, reveal. You've gone with B. The correct answer was, in fact, B8. So that is 2 points for the innocents. The innocents win. Saboteur, reveal yourself. So close.
Good try,
It's so hard when everybody knows everything.
You almost the shot in the dark one. You was along a good point there because so Lindsay was the one that had the middle box and Deshaun had the left box. She was along a good path there, I think, with a good potential sabotage by trying to get the 2 boxes mixed up.
And I have played with Sindri too many times to know when he's lying.
Yeah.
End of discussion.
I just had to try to fool Alex. I was never gonna fool you.
Good work though, Sindri.
Sindri, that was a very valiant attempt. You've sadly been eliminated. Sindri, do you have any
I was
last
like, please don't make me saboteur in a game where like everybody's gonna know everything. Like it's impossible. So yeah, thank you so much.
was a hard one.
I had to be eliminated eventually from this game. It had to happen eventually.
I mean, 5th place is like a historic place to go out to. Like everybody, the 5th place is always like iconic. So I mean,
Yeah. No, finally iconic.
Is iconic in Amnesty? Which iconic 5th places we have? We now have you.
Now we have me.
Jill got 5th place in the season. Gabby got 5th place. LaFay got 5th place. Oh, it's a pretty solid position now I'm looking at. Yeah.
I went 5th place, I think.
Yeah, it's just a very different game when the trivia is like this. Like the first 2 times, I'm horrible at trivia, but I'm pretty good at like lying or seeing if people are lying, and that's all I did the other 2 games, and it worked better than this time when it's like fooling people at the
this one was rough. Right. So
Yeah.
Sindri, thank you so much for playing.
It was so much fun. So much fun.
Love you, Sindri.
Bye, Sindri.
Love you
Good
all.
to see you again.
Have a great time.
Right. So final 4.
Fire
Even
making
though-
challenge.
Even though this is a quick season of Amnesty, it's always, we're not doing hands on the hard eye or anything, do not get too excited. But so there's one Amnesty pass potentially. Is of course time to play compete or cheat. So here's how this works. In a moment, after some discussion, you're going to have a choice to make. Now, as a group, you could all decide to play a pretty fair, balanced challenge, or someone might be against the idea. So you'll all, after the discussion, secretly select if you'd like to compete or cheat. Here's how this works. If you all select compete, you'll play this challenge. Whoever wins it gets the Amnesty pass. If one of you cheats and the rest competes, the cheater snatches the Amnesty pass. I throw away the challenge. All the competitors are going straight to the chamber. If several people cheat, all cheaters become ineligible to receive the Amnesty pass. And if there's any competitors remaining, they'll play for the pass or get it automatically. If you all cheat, all 4 of you will go to a 4-person chamber. We've not had an all cheat scenario yet. I would love to see it though. Are there any questions?
can we discuss at all or just
You absolutely can discuss. This is the 22nd iteration of Compete or Cheat I've hosted now. 21st for Amnesty, yep. This is an Amnesty staple. It's happened in all of these 18 seasons plus the original era as well.
So, do we want to even discuss this, or do we all just kind of know where we're gonna go with it?
I'll cheat. I don't care.
I'm
You know
I'm
what?
open.
Wait. Let's just agree to a collective group cheat. Okay.
It's not going to happen.
I mean,
Sure.
it's on y'all.
I mean, it feels like freaking Splinter Steel, and I'm here for it. But
I mean, I know what I'm gonna do, but I'm not gonna say anything
Fair.
I'm very conflicted.
because I'm not sure like the strategy behind this.
Yeah, it's very shot in the dark. I'll just
We played that
keep it on
challenge
brand, Prannoy. Keep it on brand.
I'll just put it so it's easier to spell.
I've made my decision though, so
I have as well.
Yep,
Are we good to go?
Mhm.
I'm good.
Right, let's all turn cameras and microphones off. Right, so can you all now please message me the words compete or cheat? Okay, right. So I need you all to please write down your decision on a paper or a phone, or I don't care what. You've all sent them in, so once you've done that, can you please turn your cameras on?
One second, I'm writing it out on my phone, and my phone
It's
thinks
okay.
stupid.
There's no rush. I mean, there's no rush. Survivor's on an hour, but like you don't need to rush.
Okay. All right, I will turn it sideways, and I hope it's visible.
It's okay. I'm sure.
Wait,
I'm sure it looks beautiful.
Let me just take a screenshot and then like zoom in on the screenshot. That'll be better. Okay. Hold on one sec. I'm sorry for taking forever.
It's okay. Do not worry. If I was annoyed, I would tell you I'm annoyed. Like I would not sit and be nice about it if I was bothered.
All right, I got it. We're good.
Okay, right. So in a moment, when I finish my countdown, I'm going to ask you to reveal what you decide to do. Okay, so good luck, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Compete or cheat? You've all chosen to compete. To share why they chose to compete.
That was interesting.
I didn't think all of you would call my bluff.
So any one of you could have cheated. You've all chosen to. Now, the last season of Amnesty was Amnesty Live. We had a group of 7. They all chose to compete. And there I was like, oh, I have a feeling you're all ethical people and you chose to compete. I doubt that's how we got to this resolution. But either way, we've gotten to this resolution. So you're all about to play a challenge. So here's how this is going to work. This challenge is called Backwards. I have got a survivor-related words. I'm going to begin spelling backwards. Once you think you know the word, you're going to privately message me what you think the word is. You can use a pen and paper to help you out. You are not permitted to use any additional tech. The first individual to figure the word out is going to earn amnesty. So I'm going to spell a word starting from the back of the word. So starting with the last letter, slowly getting towards the front.
Do we only get one guess?
You get one guess.
And we type out the answer or
You type out the answer and you're going to send it to me privately.
And you said that we get only one guess, right?
One guess. If you misspell the word, your submission does not count. If nobody gets the words correct before I finish the words, then nobody gets the pass. Who will all still be in the chamber. So you must get it before I say the first letter of the word. So the last letter I'll say will be the first letter. Prannoy.
So like let's say me.
They do not get an
JD.
automatic win. They've still got to get it right.
So nobody gets an automatic point.
No, they still have to get it correct.
Okay. All right.
It would yeah. I know that often whenever I host, it's an automatic win. No, not this time.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so
Is it a word or can it be like a phrase?
it is.
Or is it just gonna be
It is a singular word.
okay.
I'm not gonna say yes. So that's all I'm gonna tell you is it is a singular word.
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck, everybody.
So I wish all of you the very best of luck, and I have fingers crossed for all of you. Are you all ready?
Mhm.
A. I. Am I frozen?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm back. I'm going to start that again because I froze for a bit. So we're going to start from the beginning. Right. A. I. S. E. N. O. With Micronesia, congratulations, Brooke. Brooke, you are safe. You are in the final chamber. You can turn your camera off. Alex, Prannoy, and JD, the three of you are joining me in the chamber. We do not need to do a tribal council because we've already got a category. The category here is classics. So you can all turn your cameras and microphones off. So I can give one of you some saboteur information. Okay, cameras and microphones on, everybody. So category is classics. I wish all of you the very best of luck. Fingers crossed for you all. So these are based on the classic seasons of Survivor. So we're going right back in the day for these ones. So hopefully you've got good knowledge of how the franchise began. These are about classic US seasons, just for the sake of clarity. Okay, right. So question number 1. Which of these castaways did receive a vote at the first merged tribal council in Survivor Borneo? A. Kelly, B. Sean, or C. Sue? Start the clock.
T-1 minute.
This was at the
4-1-1-1-1-1-1.
Yeah.
T-minus
sorry,
50 seconds.
Gretchen vote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 4 votes Gretchen and then 1 vote for like 5 or 6 other people.
T-minus 40 seconds.
Who won immunity?
Greg.
T-minus 30 seconds.
I want to say it's Sue, just from like a temperament standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
That seems the most likely of the
T-minus
3.
20 seconds.
What do you think, Prannoy?
I can't remember. It definitely is not Kelly.
10, 9, 8,
I
7.
don't think it's Kelly
I-
either.
Six.
I'm
Yeah,
not sure
no,
if
I
she's
think
on
I think
Sean's
it's Sue.
floor.
I think it's Sue.
3,
Okay.
2,
I think
Let's go.
1, 0.
Okay, time is up. Get your signs at the ready. And in 3, 2, 1, reveal. Okay, you've gone with Sue. The correct answer was, in fact, Sue. That is 1 point for the... that's 1 point for the innocents. All right, so question number 2.
You're still muted, GD.
So,
You
yeah,
can
give
take
me
it.
a seat.
Thank
So,
you.
question 2. On Survivor, the Australian Outback, how many castaways play dots and boxes for immunity? A5, B7, or C9? Start the clock.
T-minus 1 minute.
I think the final 9 challenge was the one that T-Bird won. I think.
No, that was
50
10.
seconds.
That
was the
10?
like the
Okay.
arm above. 9 was Lex.
Yeah.
So it's not 9.
9
Oh
was
wait,
Lex?
no.
Okay.
9 was the
Even
memory one.
Africa.
T-minus
7 was
40
fire.
seconds.
I think it's no wait.
Oh, that is Africa. Oh my God, you're right, Pranoy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking 9.
T-minus 30 seconds.
I
think-
have nothing.
I think
for
it
that.
was.
Trying to go
I think it
7,
was.
but
I think it was
wait,
9.
what is it?
I think it was
How
9.
did dots and boxes challenge work with an
It's the
odd
like
number
the
of people?
dots and you pick a line and make a box. Like whoever closes the box gets the box.
It wasn't
I think
one
it's
of the
9.
first 3 challenges. I think
You
was,
think it? Okay, I'm
Eight,
willing to go with 9
seven,
then,
I-
because I have no
it
idea.
was 7, I feel.
I think it's
Three.
9, and I think Pranoy is the saboteur.
0.
Okay, get your signs at the ready. 3, 2, 1, reveal. You've got me to see C is correct, so that means the saboteur has been eliminated. Saboteur, reveal yourself. Pranoy, thank you so much for playing.
Good fight,
Thank
Pranoy.
you.
Yeah.
Pranoy.
And good luck to all 3 of you. Thank you,
Good work,
Joshua.
Thank you for playing.
Yo, I am so happy I was safe. I had no idea on either.
And with that, we are down to our finale. So let me explain how the final chamber works. So this final chamber, so it's slightly different to how. So for those of you that have played the final chamber before, have experienced the final chamber before, or seen it, there is now only only 3 questions in this final chamber as opposed to 5 because it's a condensed season. So it works like a normal chamber. The only real difference here is that the saboteur is no longer random selection. Here's what we're going to do. You're all going to face a number cruncher question. Brooke, I'm going to ask you to write your answer down on your phone. You will all do a number cruncher question. After the number cruncher question, we'll each request which job you would like. If only one person asks to be the saboteur, they will be the saboteur by default. If several people ask to be the saboteur, whichever of them do the best in this number cruncher question gets the job.
Quick question. Do we know what the category is?
Wait, pause, I'm not done. And finally, if nobody asks to be the saboteur, whoever does the worst of the number cruncher question is asked to be the saboteur by default. Okay, Brooke, what's your question?
Do we know what the category is for the final?
It's still Survivor.
Great. So excited.
I'm not going to tell you what specifically the category is, but it is about Survivor still. So how this will work is once you've all got answers written down, I'm going to ask you to turn your backs, and then you will hold your answers up to me one at a time.
So we're
And
just
make
writing.
sure- Huh?
We're just writing innocent or saboteur, which we prefer.
No, you're writing your
Oh.
answer down.
Oh, okay.
You'll
Okay.
privately message me if you wish to be innocent or the saboteur.
Okay.
And we'll do that afterwards.
Okay. Sounds good.
Right. So firstly, before I give you the question, how you're currently feeling?
Static
I
that I
did
was
better than
not
last
in that-
time, so
I'm just happy I wasn't in that freaking gap.
Having fun.
So this final question. So this question, this is according to Wikipedia, so we are crossing our fingers that this.
Ooh,
Froze again.
Frozen.
let's go, Elsa. Woo, Elsa.
Okay, hello, I'm back. So the question is, so to the nearest 10,000, how many people, what were the viewing ratings, let's say, what were the viewing ratings for the premiere of Survivor Winners at War? To the nearest 10,000, what were the ratings for the premiere of Survivor Winners at War? Please write an answer down and give me a thumbs up.
So when you say to the nearest 10,000, that means just like cut the last 3 zeros out, essentially, of the number, right?
The numbers, it was rounded to the nearest 10. It was rounded to the nearest 10,000. As in the answer I have has been rounded to the nearest 10,000.
Okay, so, but I guess what I mean is, like, say, like if a random number is
Right, so write your whole, so round your answer to nearest 10,000, but write the whole number.
okay.
So if the answer was 10,000, for example, don't write 1, write 10,000.
Okay.
Okay, so if you've both got an answer, Brooke and JD can ask you to turn your backs. I'll tell you when to turn around.
I'm on a bed. This is difficult. Hold on.
That's okay.
All right.
Okay, Alex, do you have an answer? Show me. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, turn your back. Brooke.
Do you guys like my comfy blanket? Yeah, it's cute, right?
Show me your answer.
I have no fucking idea. Can you read that at all?
I can, yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Turn your back. And turn around. JD. Thank you. Okay, turn around. Well, actually, stay turned this way, JD. The rest of you come back. Okay, so go and turn your cameras and microphones off. And please now message me. Do you wish to be the saboteur or an innocent? Right, so I'm going to give one of you the final piece of saboteur information of the season. In the meantime, to clarify how this will work, if the saboteur successfully sabotages here, they'll be crowned the winner of Amnesty. If they fail, then the 2 innocents will face the final number crunch to determine our winner. Okay, you can all turn your cameras and microphones back on. For this final chamber, category is fan favorites. So this question is about 3 seasons. These 3 seasons were, according to RHAP at the very least, the 3 most popular seasons of Survivor. These ratings were done following Winners at War. So this is according to RHAP, the 3 most popular seasons. So can we have our signs at the ready? And can we have hands visible throughout these questions as well? Right, so question 1 is based on the 3rd most popular season, which was Pearl Islands. So question 1. Which of these Drake members was voted off the earliest? A, Michelle, B, Sean, or C, Trish? Start the clock.
T-1 minute.
All right, I'm certain I know the right answer.
So am I.
Yeah, it's Michelle. It's 1,000%.
100%.
It was Burton, Michelle, Trish,
Sean,
and then they had the
double.
outcast votes, and then Burton came back. Sean went home on the outcast vote. It was Michelle.
Yeah, 100%.
I wasn't sure between Michelle and Trish, but I'll follow your lead.
Yeah, because what happened was it was Burton and then Michelle
was episode
and then
5.
John and Trish tried to vote out Rupert and they failed.
Yep.
It's Michelle. After the dumbest move in Survivor history, girl, all you had to do was gag while you drank a drink.
Wait, that failed vote on Rupert, wasn't Michelle part of that as well?
No, Michelle was gone. It was
Yeah,
it was
at-
Burton first.
Yeah,
and
she was
Michelle
on
was
100%.
oh.
I'm the host now. I guess Josh.
Josh will be back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I'm 100% sure of this. Pearl Islands was my first season. I got that, like 100%.
Last season I just rewatched Philippines, but before that it was Pearl Island. So
Gotcha. Yeah, it's been a couple years for me. So
Yeah.
dude,
Ironic. I think there's I might be going to a watch party. I know Johnny Fairplay and Sandra are doing a couple, and there's going to be one in Chicago in May. So I'm going to try and go through that.
Okay, I'm back. Get your signs at the ready. I was watching the broadcast. Get your signs at the ready. 3, 2, 1, reveal. You've gone with A. A is the correct answer. We move on to question 2. This is about Survivor Cagayan. The innocents have 1 point, 1 more point, and the saboteur is eliminated. So, question 2. Which tribe came first in the only 3-tribe reward challenge of the season? A. Apari, B. Luzon, C. Solana. Start the clock.
Okay, so the challenge was the one with
the blindfold
and the collar and all that. I think it was Solana for some reason, because I feel like they won reward, and that's the episode they lost immunity. Where Luzon went lose, win immunity, lose to Solana.
Yeah,
Solana
I'm not 100% sure on this one, I'll admit.
I was leaning more Braun. I don't know why though.
How confident do you feel in yours, Brooke?
Like 85, I would say 85%, because I feel like because I remember the Braun tribe won a lot. They got second in that. For some reason, that's what my brain says, but I could be wrong.
So, Brooke, you think it's Beauty and JD are leaning more Braun?
Yeah, wait, but that blindfold challenge wasn't a reward challenge.
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
it was a reward challenge.
For sure it was.
Because I'm pretty sure Beauty won that challenge.
But then what was the immunity challenge after?
Get your symbols. Get your signs to the ready. 3, 2, 1. Wait, Alex. Wait, what? Alex, what?
I don't remember which option was because it's not in the chat.
It's in the chat.
I don't see it in the chat.
A. Apari, B. Luzon, C. Solana. Grab your signs.
Okay.
Reveal. Reveal, everyone. You've gone with Solana. Solana is correct, which means the innocents have succeeded. Saboteur, reveal yourself.
Yeah, I didn't know I was going up against an encyclopedia of Survivor challenges.
So JD, that means you've been eliminated. You can remain in the Zoom for this final number crunch question, though. You don't have to leave.
Alex.
Sure.
From that first good work, bro.
What was the answer to the last question, by the way?
What do you mean?
The number cruncher we did before this. What was the answer?
So I will tell you now the answer to that number cruncher question. Let me pull the question back up. I scrolled down because I had to read the rest of my questions. So the answer to this question was 6.68 million. So that is 6,680,000.
I was way off.
I was really close. I put like 6.5 something. So I'll take it as a win. Okay. Good luck, Alex.
Good luck, bro. That was fun. I have no idea what this is.
It's going to be like, who was the winner of the 900th Survivor Reward Challenge on Australian Survivor Champions versus Contenders 2? Like, it's going to be something random.
Imagine if that was really that like ridiculous. Would I be?
We never know.
Yeah, I say would I be, but I absolutely would be. Right, so what we're going to do for this question, so Brooke, you're going to keep your hands up. Alex, you'll write your answer down. Brooke, I'm then going to have you say your answer.
Okay.
So this is for the win.
Good luck, Brooke.
This question is once again about International Survivor.
Oh.
Specifically, so on which date did the first ever edition of Survivor to air anywhere in the world first air? The first episode of the very first franchise.
To be clear, are we only counting things that are literally called Survivor, or
anything that is under the Survivor umbrella?
Okay, so like Expedition Robinson, any of that?
Anything under the Survivor umbrella counts.
Okay.
The very first episode premiere from anywhere globally. So yeah, so things like Expedition Robinson would count, Koh-Lanta would count, No Limit from Brazil would count, anything under the umbrella counts.
Yeah, I got my guess. I don't know how right it is, but
Brooke, what is your guess? Brooke, what is your guess? Wait, before you say it, Alex, to clarify, you've got the date, it's the month and year. Perfect.
Yes, day, month, day, year. Yes.
Brooke.
It's either 96 or 97. Let's say February 26th, 1997.
So Feb 26th, 1997. Alex, what's your guess?
June 15th, 1996.
It's close. The correct answer is the 13th of September, 1997, which means congratulations, Brooke.
Yay!
Good job, Brooke.
Thank you, Alex. Alex, fair play. We fucking
yeah, that was good. Like we both got pretty close on that one.
Honestly, the only reason I remember, because I know it was Expedition Robinson. I think it was Sweden was the first one. Yeah. I could not for the fucking life of. Oh my god! Yay!
Yeah. Thank you, Josh. Is Josh still here?
He is. He just turned off.
Okay. Thank you, Josh. That was fun.
For real.
Whew. Every chamber. Oh, I was so nervous. Though every time I was just like, please don't say Saboteur. Please don't say Saboteur.
Okay, when I got it on the first question, I'm just like, oh dear God, there's no way I'm getting out of this. But luckily, some people just didn't listen to directions. But it is what it is. This is the first game I've won in a long time.
Oh, congrats.
In a long time.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Well earned. You knew your stuff.
No, I did not.
Well, at least like some of the stuff I didn't know, like.
Dude, if I would have been in the chamber on that last one, the one you all did with Pernod, I would have been toast. There's no way I'm making out of that alive.
Oh, is Josh gone?
No, Josh dipped.
Yeah, Josh dropped, I think.
He'll be back.
I assume he was coming back since it's still live. So.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, that was nerve-wracking, but that was a lot of fun. I've always wanted to try Amnesty. So.
Oh, dude, same. I'm so excited. Oh, Josh put something on Twitter. Hold on.
Yeah, he said. Josh said he's coming back in a minute. Tech issues.
Okay. Sounds good.
I was like way off on that.
Okay, I just double checked my notes. I put 6.57. And dude, the only reason I vaguely remember that because I was writing for Talent Recap at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I was their Survivor Recap person, and I remembered something about it being like over 6 million.
Mm-hmm.
So I just tried to hedge my bets in the center and go for the best. But oh my lord, that was stressful. JD, I am so sorry. You got sacrificed to the effing wolves.
Talk about what you expect to happen tonight for a minute or so.
So I have not watched a single episode of this season yet because
really
43 just left such a bad taste in my mouth.
That's fair. I mean,
and from what I've heard, it's been a lot better this season so far. So I might watch eventually. I just need to catch up.
Yeah, it's fun. I think I don't know. Like I have my favorites. Like I'm also always biased whenever I do drafts. Like I'm like inclined to root for my draft teams, and I got a fun draft team, I think. So I don't know if I have the winner, but I think I have a fun draft team. I have I don't know, you probably don't know. I have Carolyn, who's like wild. And then I have the two Matts. And
well, the only person I've seen on Twitter that I've enjoyed is Carson. I follow Carson on Twitter. And his tweets are funny. But outside of that, I'm more curious about the season now than I was before it premiered.
Mm-hmm.
But 43 was the ending of 43 hurt my soul. Like legitimately ripped me apart. Because the whole time we get to the end, I'm like, yep, well, Cassidy's winning. It's fine. Cassidy's winning. And then the votes start coming in and I'm dying inside.
Yeah. I was at
Final Tribal pissed me off so much too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ugh.
Yeah, I was at a watch party. That was so stupid. People who think they should give up immunity when they earned it is like, it makes no sense to me.
Rob James. Rob James.
I'm back. I use Rob Zoom because I don't want to pay for Zoom, so that's why this would happen. Right, so here we go. Problem solved. Brooke, congratulations to winning. Alex, so close, and JD, you was a great competitor. Also, all 6 of you are great. So just to bring up something else, because Rob would kill me if I didn't bring up. So on my head, you've seen I'm wearing a buff here. This is no ordinary buff. This is one of our Survive UK buffs. So Survive UK is a live game that is happening in less than 3 months' time, hosted by Rob and myself. These can still be bought. So if anyone watching wants to buy one of these, you can go over to our Twitter page for more information on them. These are cheaper than real Survivor buffs, but they feel, I'm not even gonna, this is not just me saying because they're my own. The material feels better than the new school Survivor buffs. The new school Survivor buff, I have a 41. They're really thin, and it's very bizarre to me. The new materials they've been using since 41, maybe a couple before that as well. They're quite, I know. Anyway, so if you want more information of that, feel free to send us a message on Twitter at Survivor Game UK. This has been so fun. There will be another one of these happening in about 3 weeks. So anyone watching, if you fancy coming and playing again, and Brooke, because this is an official game of Amnesty, you will be invited to play in Amnesty Champions League that will be happening later this year, where all of the winners of Amnesty in the new era will be coming back. Sadly, it will not be an All Survivor series, so it will be some regular trivia, but you'll get to play against other winners from the franchise. I'll hear last words from any of you. JD, if you're still here, you're welcome to give some. We'll start off with Alex. Just give JD a moment if JD's still there. Or maybe JD will play from computer. Who knows? Anyway, Alex.
Thank you for having us, Josh. This was a lot of fun. It was a nice little pre-game before tonight's episode, and everyone should apply to play in the future. I'm glad I finally got the chance to play Amnesty.
First off, I'm just really happy I got to play tonight. I don't play very often anymore, which, whatever, but I'm just happy I got a chance to come in. I'm happy I won, which is great for me. And yeah, it was a really good time. If you are watching this and you haven't played before, you should play because this is a great effing time.
And then let's hear from our one surviving favorites. And yeah, previous Amnesty alumni. JD, go ahead.
Okay, first of all, can you guys hear me? I'm testing out new headphones. Yes. Awesome. Okay. Obviously, thank you, Joshua, for having me, for bringing me back. This was a really fun game. If you haven't played Amnesty yet, this is one of the games that I will always praise to high heaven. I always have so much fun watching, playing. And yeah, I'm just excited for the next, 29 minutes to elapse. So we get some new Survivor content tonight. I'm gonna order me some Taco Bell, I think. So good night.
Pop off.
So thank you so much, everybody. So another Survivor Amnesty will be taking place in about 3 weeks' time. There'll be a regular season of Amnesty probably happening next month. Anyone, including past players, eligible to apply for any given season. Winners not eligible until Champions League because we need to keep them fresh, ready to play in Champions League though. So, which again will happen later this year. So I'll see you for Amnesty 19 at some stage later in the next 3 weeks' time. It's not that far away. Goodbye, everybody.